Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Thank you for being a part of the Idea Summit. We have some awesome sponsors with us throughout this weekend, and I'm excited to introduce to you Alicia Ferrara. Is it Ferreira?
It's Ferreira.
Ferreira. And she is from Kike, which is a brand new company. Welcome, Alicia.
Thank you, Ree. It's so nice to be with you guys.
It's nice to have you here. Who's your friend?
This is Jabulani. Jabulani helps us teach our program and has a lot of his own input.
Awesome. Tell us about your program.
So the Kike Method is a holistic learn and move program that came about right before COVID. It was something that I wanted to start to create after I had sold my Ferreira Costumes brand. And I really wanted to do something that was a little bit different than the costume industry that I feel passionate about, understanding dance studios plight, what the pitfalls are in owning a dance studio, and then also children and teaching children and being able to impart information and love and excitement for movement and learning when it comes to kids. So the Kike Method was born. I actually ran into a friend of mine who is also part of this program. His name is Gary Kikaya, and he is an Olympic African 400-meter record holder. We bumped into each other on the road one day at the gas station and became great friends. And as we were talking, I thought it would be wonderful to have Gary as part of our program. He speaks 5 languages. He has lived all over the world. And as him and I spoke about this, it took the whole business just took ground and it exploded into what it is right now.
So what is it? Tell us.
So the program is a preschool alternative learning program. And instead of having a traditional learning environment for preschoolers, we wanted to create something where children could learn by moving and playing. And we really wanted to introduce a little bit of dance, a little bit of sports. We do yoga. Mindfulness is something that is close to my heart, and I felt that this is something that needs to be woven throughout the entire program from beginning of the class to the end of the class. And so we use all of these methods to teach a little bit of math. We teach simple math, we do numbers, we do colors and shapes. Each week there's a new shape and a new color that we introduce. It was also important for us, and of course the alphabet. And so it was important for us to bring in music, global awareness to the children as we're teaching as well. So we heavily rely on our puppet to help us joke around and teach the language of the country that we will visit each week. So when the children arrive, we greet them with the language of the day. And so if we're going to Brazil, which is our first country, because it has our A for our animal, and that matches the letter of the week, we will greet them with the language of Brazil, which is Portuguese, and we will say bom dia when they walk in, and throughout the class we will remind them where we are, we show them the flag. We have a global awareness section where we travel with Gary. I have a Gary flashcard that shows his muscles and how fast he runs, and we have a globe, and so we show them where the country that we're going to visit is on the globe, what the country looks like, and we move like the animal of that week to go find that country on the globe. We put our little red sticker on it, and we speak the language as we move with the music in the background. The music, of course, I love classical music. I raised my kids with classical music. They play the piano. I think that it has a very important role in the development of the brain. We do a new composer each week. So I've created all of these flashcards that go with the kit that you get. And so all of the items come in boxes like this. So you've got your shape box and your world box and your maps and your composer boxes. And so on your lesson plans, it tells you each week what you need to pull so that you can start to teach. And we try to make this as easy as possible for the studio owner to be able to take their lesson plan, read through it, understand what it is, pull their equipment and teach. They receive 50 weeks of lesson plans, and in that there are 4 weeks of holidays as well. And as we progress, we will be adding more holidays and changing the lesson plans a little bit, adding new things. They also get 50 weeks of playlists that are attached to the lesson plans. They receive all the equipment. It comes in a large bag. Everything is in there, all the balls, the parachute, the speed rings, your bean bags, everything that you might need to teach these classes come to you, and it's all organized and it tells you when and where to use it.
I love it. I feel like for all of our dance entrepreneurs that are at the summit who are thinking to themselves, what can I bring into the studio to increase enrollment, something different? I think this is a perfect concept, and it would probably bring what I would say are new people that maybe don't know a lot about dance, and this could be an intro. It could be good for future business as well.
Exactly. And really, this is why we want to bring this to dance studios, because we understand the dilemma that the dance studio owner has with their empty space all morning long, every day, day after day. They're paying for this space, and it's literally dead space. So we also know how hard it is to bring preschoolers into those morning hours to dance. So this program is basically, you can advertise it as a preschool alternative. So you can have the word preschool in there, and it is an alternative to a regular traditional preschool that would bring in your boys and your girls. And it opens up where you can advertise not only to people who are interested in dance, but any parent looking for a preschool program or a drop-off type program where they can drop their child, and in addition to them actually signing up to learn their preschool skills for a 3, and you can extend it to a 4-hour block.
Very cool. We're running out of time, but tell us how we can learn more.
So I have a booth with you guys. We also have these brochures that we are sending out. We have a website, which is it's just KikeMethod.com, and it's K-E-K-A-Y, and then the word method.com. And so they can read about the program there, how it was built, what it entails, and they can contact us through there.
This is really cool. You're bringing something new to our community. I appreciate that.
Thank you, Reed.
Thank you for being a sponsor of today's conference summit. We appreciate you, Alicia, and we wish you the best with this program.
Thank you, Ree. I'm excited to see everyone at the summit as well.
Awesome. Thank you, guys. Hello, IDEA members and friends joining us for this weekend's International Dance Summit. Through the years, we have been partners with Stage Step for almost every event and through our publication years. And I'm excited to once again welcome as a sponsor and a friend, Randy from Stage Step. Welcome, Randy.
Thank you very much, Ray. Glad to be with you.
Glad to have you on board. For those who are with us today that may not know, Randy, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I've been in the business for 52 years of providing floors for the dance community. I've also spent the same amount of time presenting dance companies from around the world. So I'm plugged in from a couple of different sides, an artistic side and from the business side in terms of dance. And that's how Stage Step began and how Stage Step evolved.
Awesome. Randy, what's new or something that we can look forward to from Stage Step as we all come back to life in this?
We have been coming back to life, and I applaud those out there who have, jumped into the fray, not quite knowing how it's going to turn out. I mean, we thought we were at the end of the tunnel, but we just found another tunnel, and we're plugging away, and people are making it happen, as they always do in dance. I applaud the studio owners because they're a breed apart. They're very, very special. So first of all, I want to assure everybody that we are virtually back in stock with all supplies. There's been an enormous upheaval in the economy regarding products, and we have in fact endured during this period of time, and we are just about fully back in full stock. We are also developing some new products, which we'll be introducing in 2020. Improvements on what we've done in the past. Our subfloor, which is very easy to put together without screws, glue, or hardware, etc. Our Spring Step 4, we have elevated its wood component to a better and more sturdy product that will last even longer for everybody and be reliable, even more reliable than it is now. So we've upped the ante on that. We plan on introducing a brand new 10-millimeter thick rollout floor that can be used in a home situation or in a studio where they can't put in a real floating subfloor. That's be the thickest dance floor out there. Right now, the thickest is 8 millimeters. It's a triple thickness of foam, and that will be coming out in 2020. And our wood supply for the hardwood floors are now getting back into stock. You couldn't even get them for 2 months, and now they'll be available. So we feel that we can meet the needs of our consumer out there, and we're expecting to see some additional products that are going to be easier, better, more user-friendly, and more environmental as we proceed. So that's what's going on with us at this stage of the game, and trying to keep the lights on for everyone.
And you did that during this whole time, helping out studio owners and sharing information, and we all appreciate that. How can we learn some more about your product, your service?
Well, we have an online presence at stagestep.com. We also have materials that I would encourage people to request. We'll send it out free of charge, a maintenance booklet and an installation booklet. A lot of people are not aware of the best practices when it comes to storing floors and putting them down in stages or in studios. And we all have seen those floors that they've rolled out, and it looks like a bunch of waves in an ocean. And there's a lot of reasons that people don't know about it because there's no training. They're trained in dance, and we're here to help. So if people have any questions at all, it's not just about selling product. Our basic philosophy has always been, from the very beginning, education. It leads to a customer, and you don't start with the customer. You don't start with selling people something that they know nothing about. They have to feel comfortable with it, and they have to be knowledgeable about, once they get it, now how to keep it. I mean, you got to put gas in the car, and take it in every 5,000 miles for oil. The same thing holds true with a dance floor system. You just don't install it and magically works forever and a day. You gotta work at it, and just like like anything else. But it's about education, and we put out blogs every week or so that deal with all sorts of aspects about reopening your studios, what to do, what I call the post new normal. And, after we had the new normal, now we're going to be in the post new normal. So it's about education. We encourage people to call us up, ask questions. We'd be very happy to help them. And frankly, we've been helping people with, the Ida and all the other hurricanes that have hit. A lot of studios went down in the last few months. We forget about that sometimes if you're not one of them. And so we provided some benefits to those studios, making sure they get quotes for their insurance companies and giving them special deals so they can get back up and functioning again.
Awesome. You can count on Stage Step, you guys, that's for sure. One more time, website and an email address, please, Randy.
Well, I'm at Randy, R-E-N-D-Y, at stagestep.com. There's also customer service at stagestep.com, and stagestep.com is the website, www.stagestep.com. And we have an 800 number, 523-0960.
Very well done. Thank you, attendees of the International Dance Entrepreneurs Conference. Thank you, Randy. Have a great day. Enjoy the rest of your session.
Thank you very much for having me on.
Hello, everybody. Welcome once again to the Dance Entrepreneurs Summit. We're happy you're with us this weekend. We have 6 sponsors throughout the weekend, and one of them is That's Entertainment. And they've been with us for a couple of events. We're really happy to have them with us today. Hello, Rosemary.
Hi, Ray, and thank you again for allowing us to participate in your events. We love being here.
We love having you. Tell us first, Rosemary, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, for those of you who don't know, I'm one of the directors at That's Entertainment Performing Arts Competition. We also offer conventions. What's great about our conventions is that they're not required. So you could come and just do conventions and not the competition, or you could do the competition and not the convention, or both. It's completely your choice. And then you said to let you know something new about us this season. So this summer, which is really exciting, and as we mentioned, we are a performing arts competition. Although our main clientele are dancing schools, we do have vocal, acting, musical theater, modeling, and so much more at our events. And this summer, we just announced our TE Movie Award. At 3 of our nationals, we announced a leading role. If you are in the acting or musical theater genre, 13 and up, and in level 2 or 3, you had the opportunity to win a leading role in our new short film series. And at regionals, following those guidelines, you'll have the opportunity to win supporting or other cast roles. So we're excited for this new venture and to be shooting the new short film series. For our dancers and our singers, we also have some amazing things. At our national finals, our vocalists win a free written, recorded, and produced single. If they're a senior, they win a music video. And the dancers that make our elite teams and attend nationals, they also get to participate in those music videos and back up for those singers. So we try to offer different opportunities to our competitors.
A lot of unique and different options. That's cool. What do you do in the summer? Do you have a national or a couple of them? How does that work for you?
Yeah, we have 3 national finals at this time. We are in Ohio in June, and we do Atlantic City. And this year we're switching from Foxwoods to Sturbridge, Massachusetts. So again, we have 3 national finals, and we do a ton of stuff at our nationals. We offer free workshops for all the competitors who attend, and everyone gets to be in the final showcase, not just the elite team members. So as long as you purchase the t-shirt, which is the costuming, attend the classes you want to attend, and come to the practice, you get to participate in our final award ceremony showcase. And we really have a lot of fun with it. We keep the kids engaged throughout the week.
That's going to have a lot of kids in it, huh?
It does. We've actually been doing this we're going into our 22nd season. So we've been doing it for 22 years. No one that, if you've never been to us, it's kind of hard to explain and no one knows what to expect until they see it. But they're usually pretty happy afterwards. And again, it's a lot of fun. We want to give the kids as many opportunities again as possible. And taking these classes and being able to perform them on stage for everyone is part of those opportunities, whether or not they're a part of our elite team or not. Our elite team does get a special segment and backup dance again for the vocalist and be in that music video, which we do shoot a portion of that music video at nationals, and then they'd have to come to other shoot dates, which will also happen for the movie awards. And at nationals this year, we always do a party and we have a theme every year at nationals. And this year is TE's Magical World. And it's going to be a costume party with all magical creatures and different things. So you could dress up how you want. We're going to have a contest. And at our party, like always, we're going to have our Rep Your Studio dance battle, which is always a lot of fun.
Okay, real quick, tell us what that is.
The Rep Your Studio dance battle. Yeah, so we give a minute of choreo that you will make at home, and that minute has to pertain to the theme of our nationals. And then if you make it through to the second round, it's a real head-to-head battle, judge's choice, as many kids in your school that want to participate, and we just have a ball with it.
Sounds like a lot of fun. Good family experience. Tell everybody how they can learn more.
Yeah, go to www.hatsentertainmentpa.com. You could also check us out on all social media platforms at that'sentertainmentpa.com. I'm sorry, at that'sentertainmentpa.
Cool. And want to share an email address and somebody wants to send you questions?
Of course, if you have any questions, email us info@that'sentertainmentpa.com. If you're a studio director in need of our directors only password, be sure to give us a call at 877-572-9415.
Very cool. Thank you, Rosemary. Thank you all for being here this weekend, and have a great day. Thanks, Rosemary. Hello, IDEA members and studio owners from across the world. Once again, welcome to the IDEA Summit. We have 6 sponsors this weekend, and one of them is somebody who has been with us a long time, been sponsoring our events, and a company we appreciate, and a leader in the industry. I'd like to welcome Debbie from Jackrabbit. Hello.
Hello, Ray. How are you?
Excellent. How are you?
Good, thank you.
I should be saying Jackrabbit Dance. Am I correct?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. First, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay. Well, I've actually been with Jackrabbit for 10 years, 10 of their 15 years. So I've seen lots of changes, lots of growth. I've started out in support and then moved to training, and now I'm part of the onboarding team. And part of the onboarding team is training people how selling the software and telling them how to use it. So we give you, I'm one of the Jumpstart coaches. We give you a Jumpstart coach for the first 60 days, and I'm one of those that, make sure you understand all the ins and outs. We want you to be successful.
Very cool. So our studio owners and dance teachers pretty well, I'd say.
I do, yes.
So tell us what we can expect from Jackrabbit. What's new, and what do you have in plan?
Awesome. Well, we just rolled out recently Set It and Forget It for posting fees, and everyone loves that. That means that we've been asking for that forever, Ree. You probably know that. They are, that way they can set it and say, I want it to post on the first of the month at 10 a.m. And it does it. You can go back and edit it and change it if you want to. And if you don't want to do that, you don't have to use it. But coming soon, it's in beta now, is the ability to charge those cards. at the same time, either, once the first of the month, 5th of the month at, 5 p.m. Again, whatever you want to do. So we're so excited about that, to get that. Everybody's busy now. Things have changed. They used to like to look at it. Now they just want it done, right? They're busy. They have busy lives. Also coming up is multiple policies. That's something else that people are asking for. And that means that you can have different policies for different classes, because your competition team has different policies than your rec teams, or your rec classes. So it allows you to do that. So we're excited about that one too. And we are starting our enhancement on private lessons. That's nothing that the pandemic did for us, is realize that they're doing more one-on-one classes. So we realized there are 3 pain points: staff availability, substitutes, and the actual appointments themselves. So that's some of the things that they're working on now. Staff availability is in the works already, and substitutes in the staff portal.
Wow, I love that. So I also want to say I love the social media posting.
Yes. Our marketing team is great about that. They are awesome. Mm.
Okay, I might have interrupted you there, but I got excited for a second.
Yes, well, I'm glad you got excited. That's okay to interrupt on that. And then something else is yardstick. I don't know if any of you are familiar with yardstick. It's background screening. That's something else then we're seeing a lot of people ask for. So we're going to be partnering with Yardstick, and it provides background screening and service to run against potential or current employees. So that is, that's really, good. Another thing people are asking for. We have a way now to do certification, so you can kind of do that as a workaround. This is an actual company that's what they specialize in. So we'll be integrating with them, just like we integrate with Spot TV and our new Jackrabbit Plus Mobile Inventor. A lot of people, we found out at the show this past weekend that they didn't know what Jackrabbit Plus was.
Tell us.
It's basically taking our mobile app and Jackrabbit and combining it into one. So you have one bill, and you save money by doing that. By putting them both in together, you save money on paying for both of them. And it's a mobile app for your parents, so they can do everything they can do in the parent portal, plus your new families can do that. It is your own app, meaning it is branded for you, and they can download that right on their phone.
Can I send messages to my parents through that app?
You can send push notifications. And that's the way of the world now. Forget emailing, even forget texting. Some of those push notifications are big, so you can do that for sure. And you have all of your social media on there. Your links to your social media, any pictures, photos, videos you've done of your studio. They're right there. So your parents can go one place for all of that.
I love it. I love it. Anything else you want to share with us?
I will tell you, if this is on the radar, I don't want to say it's coming soon because they're just now doing the planning or talking about it, is allowing classes to meet multiple days and times. And that's another big one. And if everybody who's using Jackrabbit knows, we have an idea portal, and this is like the top thing on our idea portal. So they're working on that, meaning like, you might have a competition team that is on Mondays at 2 and Thursdays at 4. You had to create two separate classes. So that's also something else that they're looking at.
So are you always listening? I get the feeling too.
Absolutely. Our product team looks at that idea portal every single day, and you can put in your own or you vote up someone else's. So if it's already there, just vote it up, and the more votes, the higher up on the list it will go, because that's what we want to do is make the enhancements for the majority that's going to help the majority of our clients.
Very cool. So I know you're here this weekend with us at the summit, so people can check out your booth, but how could they learn more?
Well, you can either go to our website, jackrabbitdance.com. You can email info@jackrabbittech.com. That's jackrabbittech.com. Either way, you can find out more about it. You can, ask for a demo, contact with someone else from the onboarding team. All of that can be done right from the website or by emailing that info@jackrabbittech.com.
Love it. I love your passion for your product too.
Oh,
Thank you.
thank you. I do have a passion. I love working with our customers, and dance studio owners are the best.
Thank you. Thank you, idea friends, for joining us for the summit. Thank you, Debbie, and enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you, Ree.
Hello, friends. Once again, welcome to the Idea Summit. I'm so excited to have you here. We have 6 sponsors for this weekend, and one of them is Kathy King. Hi, Kathy.
Hi, Ree. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for being here. So tell everybody about your program and also a little bit about yourself.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Ree, and welcome everyone to the summit. This is such an awesome experience for you. I'm Kathy King. I'm the Executive Director of Artists in Training. We are an in-studio dance convention. We travel nationwide and we bring some of the best dance educators who are working professionals in the field, who they not only are just really amazing at what they do as dancers, but they really care about educating students from this just mindful place of really getting down to the heart of dance. So we bring these teachers to the studios and fire you up. We shake up the energy in your studio. We work with your students, your parents, your staff with these fully customizable in-studio workshops.
I love it. Tell me a little bit about the faculty that you get so excited about.
Oh my gosh, they're amazing. They're the people that when we were all young dancers, we wanted to be them when we grew up. Like, they're working with all the top names in the music industry. They're on all the awards stage shows, you know, they're just doing it all. So we've got, you know, professional artists like Sloan Taylor Rabinor. You've maybe seen her on Streets Dance Convention. We have Shonique Steed. She's with Monsters of Hip Hop all the time. Robert Schultz, our creative director and founder of Artists in Training. Lee Daniels, Sienna Lyons, Haley Payne. I mean, the list goes on and on. We have a nice, diverse, beautiful, well-rounded faculty that are really excited to come visit your studios.
And a variety of styles.
Yep, all styles, anything that your studio is looking for. And if we don't already have the faculty on our regular rotation, we have connections. We know everyone in the industry. We can reach out and find the teachers that you want to work with as well. Yeah, so all styles, everything from ballet to hip hop to Bollywood to tap to anything in between.
How cool is that?
Yeah, it's awesome.
In our earlier conversations, you were telling me about digging deeper, I'll call it, with the dancers. Tell us a little bit about what happens on a typical weekend with that in mind.
Yeah. So something that I personally love about working with Artists in Training is that I'm a studio teacher as well. I've been teaching in studios for about 20 years now, which is crazy to think about. And something I've noticed over the years is that we really need to go beyond just coming in and teaching choreography and hitting the road. So we've developed just more mindful programs with Artists in Training. We created our own custom journal that we bring to all of our studios. The kids get to take them home, and they're filled with prompts and questions and things to help the students dig deeper on who they are as humans and who they are as artists. And you're going to start to see a little shift in your students after we leave, beyond just, you know, being exhausted and everything else that goes into having a weekend long workshop. So we do that. And then we also offer, we call them coffee magic. So they're sessions for your studio parents, any of them who want to come. And our founder, Robert, he'll actually sit down with your parents and have this. There are a lot of tears involved. There's a lot of hugging. It's great. Just a nice inspirational session to motivate your parents to really step into your studio with a positive mindset rather than some of the drama that we sometimes see. So it's just a great way to kind of shake up, again, that energy in your studio.
I love it. Tell me about the part where you work with, let's say, faculty and staff.
Yeah, so we can, myself, as I'm also a career coach and a business coach. So I'm telling you, Artists in Training has it all. So we have opportunities depending on what you're looking for in your convention. Like I said, it's all customizable. So no matter what you're looking for, we can make it happen. Whether you want a 2-day, a 3-day, a 5-day, something like that, where we can come in, maybe there's some classes going with your students, and then we can pull your faculty aside and talk about team bonding, or how to run your staff meetings more efficiently, or better marketing ideas, how to use your social media more effectively, things like that. We can have some of those sessions with your faculty as well, if that's something that you're looking for.
I love it.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
So let's say you and I hung out and I decided on a 2-day event. Can you give me what that might look like?
Yeah, so usually we do, like, a typical event is a Saturday, Sunday. Think a convention, right? But what we love about doing the in-studio convention is it is really much more affordable, because we're coming to you. Your studio kids are not having to go get hotel rooms or travel costs or things like that. So we'll come in. It's typically a Saturday, Sunday, maybe morning into afternoon, depending on how many students you have, how many levels you have. And again, we work with each studio on this. So maybe you have 20 kids and you need something more intimate. Maybe you have 100 kids and you want to have 4 rooms rocking at the same time. We can work that out. And classes, usually 4 to 5 classes a day, again, depending on what you need and what you're looking for. And at the end of the weekend, we do a big showcase for the parents. If, of course, given the times right now, if we need to live stream that, we can do that. If you're not having parents come in, and then we award your kids. We pick out a few standout students and we award some scholarships, not only to artists in training, but also to other conventions, competitions, and festivals and events that happen throughout the United States all year long. So that's pretty much a typical 2-day event. Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
And something different. And I do think that for parents and the kids, going away right now might be tough to get everyone on board. So bringing something right to the kids is really awesome. Tell everybody how they can learn more, contact you, and today and tomorrow they can visit your booth here at the Summit. Go ahead.
Yes, well, absolutely. Stop by our booth. We'd love to see you and chat with you. We'll have lots of information in there as well, links that you can click through and all of that. But you can find us at aitdance.com. And we're pretty active on our Instagram at Artists in Training. So you can always follow us there and interact. We love doing a lot of behind the scenes when we're at a studio. So I like to tell people to follow that Instagram page, because we'll do all the stories you can see us in action and everything. So we're really excited to connect with you and hopefully come to your studio sometime soon.
Awesome. Thank you again for being a sponsor.
Absolutely.
And for hanging out with me today. Thank you, everybody, for attending. Enjoy the rest of the summit. And thank you, Kathy, and all the best to you with this program.
Thank you so much. Have fun, everybody.